From educational videos about the rich and beautiful history of wine, interesting facts, winemaking techniques, tastings, and ratings, to exploring the most amazing wineries of the world. This is Ellie in Wineland. What is terroir? In every vineyard, a unique combination of climate, topography, and soil type shapes the character of the vines that grow there and the grapes that they yield. In turn, the wine made from these grapes reflects aspects of this distinct place. The French word terroir, literally meaning soil, is used to describe the entire environment in which the vine grows. The significance of climate. Climate is the major factor determining the character of vines and grapes. Wine-producing areas are divided broadly into two climatic types: maritime and continental. Maritime climate. The dominant topographic feature is proximity to a large body of water. Lack of natural landscape features may leave vineyards exposed to the elements, including strong winds. Maritime settings are often located at low altitude. Rows of trees can be planted to act as a windbreak. Water absorbs and re-irradiates the heat of the sun to moderate daily and seasonal temperature variation in nearby vineyards. Maritime regions are often subject to higher rainfall throughout the year. Flat terrain may make good soil drainage difficult. Chute positioning may be used to promote the circulation of air and minimize rot. Climatic scales. Wine-related discussions of climate often refer to three terms of scale. Microclimate closely approximates what is meant colloquially by the word climate. It refers to hundreds of square miles. Mesoclimate refers to hundreds of square yards, often the size of a vineyard. Microclimate concerns a tiny area, such as that between the rows of vines or even within the vine leaf canopy. The term microclimate may be used when the area under consideration is actually large enough to be a mesoclimate. Continental climate. Continental areas generally lack the influence of a large body of water, making the climates in these locations drier and sometimes sunnier. Continental regions experience wide temperature variation, both from day to night and from season to season. These extremes can be beneficial in that cooler night slow grape development, and a longer growing season often yields riper and more flavorful fruit. Frost, however, is a significant danger in a continental setting. Continental regions are frequently at higher elevation than coastal zones, and increased altitude reduces average temperatures. This can be a benefit in hot areas, but a liability in marginal ones. Slopes promote air circulation. Warm air rises and cold air descends along the face of a hillside. This air movement helps prevent frost. Exposure, or the orientation of the slope of the land, influences terroir. In the northern hemisphere, southern exposures get more sun and are warmer than northern ones. The reverse is true in the southern hemisphere. Bodies of water play a minor climatic role in continental areas. Excessive leaf growth inhibits grape ripening. Chute positioning is used to aid the circulation of air and combat frost. Slopes facilitate soil drainage, which helps control vine vigor or leaf growth. The significance of soil. The organic and mineral content of the soil nourishes the vines, Rich soil, however, can lead to excessive leaf growth and mediocre fruit. Soil of low fertility is therefore better. Soil structure is considered to be even more important than chemical makeup, with good drainage being the essential trait. Typical soil types include: limestone is an alkaline, calcium-rich soil that suits Chardonnay vines. Gravel soils are warm and free-draining, a benefit in cool, wet regions. Slate retains heat well and may lend mineral character to wine. Loam is equal parts clay, sand, and silt. It is generally a well-balanced soil. Granite is an acidic crystalline soil that seems to suit Syrah vines well. Clay soils are cool and retain water, a benefit in hot, dry regions. The wine industry today exists only because of the unique properties of the humble grape berry. Ripe grapes contain high levels of natural sugar that can be fermented into alcohol. Berries also possess essential acids that help counteract the sweetness, keeping a wine fresh tasting and balanced. The most important decision a grower has to make during the year is deciding on the optimal moment to harvest. As the grapes ripen, sugar, tannin, color, and flavoring compounds increase, but acidity falls. Pick too early and the wine will taste green and acidic. Too late and it will lack the essential structure and acidity of a good wine. The heart of the grape. The skin is the source of coloring agents, tannins, and flavoring compounds which give the wine its character. Bloom or waxy coating on the outside of the skin contains natural yeasts. The seeds contain bitter tannins and will generally be removed during winemaking. Stalks contain bitter tannins and are only rarely used for winemaking. The pulp makes up the most of the grape and comprises water, sugar, acids, and flavored compounds. Join us on a journey around the wine world and subscribe today if you want to become a true wine expert. Check out our other Wine 01 episodes. And remember, we are not drinking, we are learning. In Vino Veritas. Cheers. Yours truly, Ellie.